Hello everyone, it's the Crafthawg, and I'm just coming on to talk about homemade ornaments. I thought I would share ornaments that I have made in the past many years, and ornaments that I've bought to try and make. I know I have a box somewhere else too, I just couldn't find them, but this is enough what I'm going to show. But this might take a little while, but the thing is with ornaments is, you know, making them yourselves, it just, I don't know, I love ornaments. I have a lot on my tree, and a lot of them are homemade. My sister also home makes things, and I'll be probably showing a few of her ornaments. But I just think they're special. They come up, you know, during a special time of year, and some of them have fun memories, and I don't know, I just like ornaments. And I give them as gifts. I always give my coworkers and family, friends, ornaments for gifts every year. So it's just fun. And then I also, every year usually I purchase an ornament for her, but my niece was stillborn, 22 years ago. 23 years ago, sorry, 23 years ago. And so every year I've given my sister an ornament in her honor. There's always a gift under the tree for her. So she is never to be forgotten. But it's just, I really love, I like making ornaments. So I thought I would talk about about ornaments. Things that maybe give you some ideas to give your family and friends and coworkers if you're just not sure this year. I mean, we can't really get out much to shop, and a lot of us are stuck, you know, at home, and so when you have time, you could do something like this. So the one I just got done making like a few minutes ago was this one. Sorry for the glare. Oh, and I'm trying different things with my camera stand, so sorry if it's different than last time, but I'm trying to figure out things. But okay, anyways, I don't know if you remember, but when I opened up all the things that I had bought on clearance last year, this was in that box. So they're you know, they're gift tags, just chipboard gift tags. And remember those metal, I suppose you're not going to know if they're metal or not, but anyways, those metal ornaments I had bought from Oriental Trading last year, I added it to that. Since they looked like they were kind of metal, I thought that it would blend right in, and it sure did. Look at what it did. All I did was glue it on and add this, I think I got this from Michael's. I think it was on clearance, but I just added this around it just to add a little bit to it. So there, easy ornament. And it's actually kind of heavy because of those metal ornaments. So, you know, something simple, something easy. And I have a whole box here of ornaments. I'll show that side so that if you're bored, you can look at this. And my mess. Which, thank you, by the way, for you ladies who admitted that you have messy desks also. This is just I'm going to say about a third, between a fourth and a third of my desk. But maybe someday I'll show you the rest. We'll see. But right now, I wanted to show ornaments. So this one I made a long time ago, and it was just to I don't know, those rub-on things that they came out with quite a few years ago. I don't like them, but I wanted to try it, so I had bought these little ball things at a huge craft store in St. Cloud, Minnesota. I got myself some clear ornaments, added the balls to it, and then I rubbed on one of those sticker things, but I do not like the rub-ons at all. So you can't even hardly see it. I should have did white balls, but it's just something simple that I wanted to try. So that one, and then this one, I'm pretty sure my mom bought it at a craft fair. I've never made it. I didn't make it. But it wouldn't be that hard to do. I'm not going to take it apart because I don't really want to know. I mean, I don't want to tear it up. But it feels like it's styrofoam. And so here it's this cute little guy. Some kind of a knit, almost like a baby stocking. And he's got bells on him. You know, you could glue some beads for his eyes. His nose is like a teeny tiny pom-pom. You know, add your own pom-poms on the side. Not sure how, oh, I suppose if it's a sock, what they probably did was they tied it up on the inside and then folded this down to make it look like a hat. So really cute. So that's something that anybody could really make. And then these were my gnomes last year that I had made everybody. Very cute. I mean, they're ugly, but they're cute. So, what I had done with them is I had just used cardboard. I had tried to find, okay, wait a minute. I got them here. I tried to find wood pieces like this to wrap fabric around and then glue the beard to. So underneath, then I ran out of wood pieces and the store didn't have any more, so I'm like, oh great, what am I going to use? So I ended up using thick cardboard like chipboard, and all I did was I just glued the hat, the nose, and I found some furry ribbon and made my gnome guy. Pretty cute. So that's pretty much only, it's just glue. Now the trick to the to make the beard so that it's more wispy and not like cut off is you want to pull back on the fur or whatever, and you want to cut right where the, I don't know if you can see this, sorry, I don't know if you can see that, but you just want to make sure you pull this back, and what I did is I did just use a comb and brushed it back and then cut it so that he could have like a real looking beard. And I hope that this camera is going to show everything, because I noticed the last video where I had it, I thought everything was there, but then when I watched it, you couldn't see. So that's why I have it a little bit lower, and hopefully it works. Oh, a couple years ago I made this, and what I did was I printed out a Christmas saying, and it was funny because I was using a color ink, and I wanted black to come out. I'm almost positive I wanted black and not a different color, and since I was running out of ink, it ended up turning into a red, so it looked pretty cool. So I did end up using it because I thought, oh no, I got no ink left. But then I was like, oh, the red looks pretty cool. So I just added red, you know, hanger. I got the wood by the dowels in Menards. I would think Home Depot, Lowe's would have them. I stained them, cut them down to make it look like a barnwood frame. Added a chipboard to the back, and got ourselves a cute little barnwood-like framed ornament. Oh, quite a few years ago I tried this too. It's a star cut out of cardboard, and I ripped off the top part of it so that the ridges shone. I'm not sure. And printed out some Christmas music, cut it out in a star, and then added the bow and the hanger. Very light, but I thought it was cute. Little snowman face. All I did with him is I bought, I think they come in a pack of 12 canning jar lids. I spray painted them all white. I dabbed on the edge a color, added a face, a little bow, and a hanger. So this one was real easy to do too. This one I didn't do, but it's one of my grandma's really old ornament. I put it up every year. She died, I think it's been like 7 years maybe. But so I kept all of her ornaments. I got another one in here, I think. But this one obviously was made by someone, and I would assume there's styrofoam ball under there with a stick popped in, and then it looks like a lollipop with some fabric. So that one is another simple one. This one I bought, but I think I can make it. Well, I know I can make it. It's got some glitter or some glitter snow in there, some burlap, some cute fabric. You know, I mean, look, this one you definitely, anyone could make. And what I was thinking, using those jars from, these are those plastic jars that you find in the craft area at Dollar Tree. You could do the same thing. It may be a different size, but you could basically do the same thing with that. And here, even this right here, you know, I saved these little green things from my broken ornament. I mean, I could even just use this and put a bow around it and add some rope and maybe cut something out with my Cricut or even put a sticker on it, and there you've got pretty much the same thing. You know, I could do the same thing with this that looks like this. But I had bought this after Christmas. It was probably like 50 cents, and I thought, oh, that I could probably try and make. Oh, and this one, I got it from my niece one year for Christmas, and I know she bought it, but this could be, I'm sure she got it from a craft fair because her and her mom go to them a lot, but this would not be too hard to do. I do know that, I think, oh shoot, they're not in business anymore, but I'm sure there's other places you can buy these little, grapevine wreaths, but that looks just like a really small grapevine wreath. Maybe Oriental Trading even has them. I'll have to check. And all this is, you know, you get from the dollar store for $1, the nesting, I can't remember what it's called at the Dollar Tree. Is it reindeer moss or something? Something like that. But that's all that is. You know, you put a little, you wrap some fabric around like that. I mean, it's the same thing. Paint it, put a couple of eyes on it, add it to the nest, and then put some wire. And really the star, if you can't find, I mean, you wouldn't have to have a star, and really you could make the star out of chipboard and add it. And how cute is that? And every year this guy sits way up on the top of my tree right below the star. This is just something I put together one year. I don't know, I was like fiddling around. Cute little garland to put on maybe a tiny tree, or you know, you could put it anywhere, like here. Look at how cute that, even that will look. You know, you could tape it onto stuff, and boy, I am just messing up all over the place here. You know, if you taped it on there, you know, pretty cute. And you could, of course, make more of them. I think I was just bored one day and just didn't have nothing to do, and I was putting things together. Oh, another one. This one I had bought too, but how easy to do. Let's see. I know I have. Ooh, I have a tin somewhere. Oh, there it is. And I know you can get these from the Dollar Tree. So these tin, and this I bought to make too, to try and recreate, but not necessarily this big. But I'm pretty sure you can find tubs like this. But look, you know, you could paint this and add a sticker, or and then some greenery. You could even just do poinsettias. I mean, look, this isn't even straight. You see that? And this was store-bought. So, you know, anybody can do that. And if they've got mushrooms in there, I think. Oh, they're trying to make them look like mushrooms. Oh, that's cute. They're little, it looks like they're little those red balls, and they just dab some paint on it. So that could be recreated as an ornament, a homemade ornament. This one I know I bought from a craft fair, and I'm pretty sure the person just bought a bunch of wood snowflakes, painted it, added glitter, a little nose. They knew, you know, I can't make faces like that. It's so cute, and I had bought a whole bunch of them one year. I used to sell home interior and gifts. I don't know if you all know are familiar with them, but I sold them. I sold their products for like 12 years, and every year I would have like an open house for Christmas, and so every year I made my tree different. So one year it was like sugar plums and purple and sugar plums, and then one year it was all blue and snow. Another year it was woodland, so it was all deer and things like that, pine cones. I had a candy cane tree one year where it was just all candy canes, and I think I even had a Minnesota Vikings tree one year. Yeah, so I've got quite a bit of stuff, but that's where I got that. So I've got a whole bunch of these little guys. I had to buy a bunch of them. There's some more in here too where I bought. Actually, I'll show that first. This. I had bought a bunch of these at a craft fair to go with a theme one year. And it looks to me like all they did was probably buy the stars, spray painted them, and put some really pretty glitter on them. Very pretty. And then they added these fun bead garland. I don't know where they get them. Do any of you know? Because I've never seen them ever in stores, except maybe like home stores where they sell decorations. But I have a lot of stuff that I've decorated my home with, and a lot of the accessories have this stuff on it because I just love it. But I've never been able to find it to be able to work with. So if any of you know how to get a hold of these, I've looked on AliExpress too, but can't find them. Let me know. Maybe they're out of style now, but I still like them. So that's another one. Oops. He fell off. Oh, a bead I get to keep. So that would be one you can home make too, because like I said, I bought it at a craft fair. And this one is kind of funny. I believe my mom made them one year, and they're made out of tampons. I have no idea how she did it, but that is, I put it on my tree every year. I think I've had it for like over 20 years. And it's an angel. So I put it on there every year. People get embarrassed when I talk about that, when I talk about putting it on the tree around here. I don't know why. It's like life. But all this is an ornament. But pretty cute. She's got glitter on her. I don't know where the wings would have come from. I mean, like this, like I said, this is over 20 years old, so I don't know if you can even find. I'm sure AliExpress would have wings like that. I'm sure they would. Okay, sorry it's getting long, but I had a box full. So these my sister made one year. There was another one. I think I've got it on the tree. It's a Santa. And she actually, I'm pretty proud of her for these, because I'm sure she got this from like Hobby Lobby or something. And she put the wire on and a little bow, but she painted cute little faces, and then she did the wording, and you can tell this wasn't store-bought, but it's still really cute, and it's on my tree every single year. But that is something too, if you can find, you know. And really this is kind of like a mirror, not really, well, it's mirrored kind of, so you know, this could probably be cut out now. I mean, she gave me this a long time ago, so I'm sure she bought the stars, but I'm sure we could find material now to cut this kind of stuff out. Because really what you could do is, if there's vinyl that is mirrored like that, you could just put it on chipboard. So that's a good idea. Oh, my snowman. So one year, these were so cute. I used clear bulbs, added snow to them, and now I've got that glitter snow that would really sparkle in there. I made a face, and then I put a sock on their head, wrapped it right here. I had the hook in there, wrapped it right here, put the tie on, and it looks like a little snowman wearing a hat. So cute. People just love them that year. That's probably one of my favorite ornaments that I've made. And this one I bought to recreate sometime. I think this could easily be recreated also. It wouldn't have to even be on this kind of wood. You could use paint. You could use paint sticks and put a smaller piece of wood, or even you wouldn't even need the fabric behind. You could just put the wording on and add the little bells. And you wouldn't have to have the face painted on the bells, but they don't look like they'd be too bad, because it looks like it's just dabbed with a white paint and then they made a face. So that one could be made, and then add the wire. You wouldn't even have to add wire, you could just add ribbon. This one's another one that I bought to recreate, and I never got around to it, but what I had thought for it is just buy little baby mittens. This is paint or marker. So just, you know, how easy would that be to make the face with marker like that, and then just add a big old button. And I suppose secure wire in there somehow. Yeah, they just have it twisted a few times. So that would be a cute ornament to make. A friend of mine made this last year, and that looks like all it would be is cutting up wine corks, and you can buy wine corks on Amazon, and then adding pipe cleaners, a little nose, and she did it so that it could sit on a shelf. I changed it to an ornament, so he hangs on the tree. This was just something simple I did one year. It is my boyfriend's the first letter of his last name. Again, it's one of those things where I was just sitting around, just being bored, and I had this extra stuff, so I thought, oh, well, here, let's just do this. And look at how simple and easy, and it's still cute. I mean, it looks good, and all it is just ribbon and rope, and, you know, that's it. That's all it is, and glued together. Oops. This is that stuff, too, where, you know, I was just talking about. That's why I have this one separate, because I was going to ask, anyone know where you can find that? Well, here's some orange ones. And so cute. It looks just so good, and I do not believe that they beat it. It is beads, but I do not believe that they beat it, because, I don't know, I just don't think they beat it. Because even because it's like fishing line almost, and that's even painted, or the same color. So this could be made. You could find acorns. I found those acorns from last year. They were simple acorns, and you can add, you could add other things to it and just doll it up a little bit. Here's one that my sister's made, and she's made us lots of different ones like this. This is similar to the first one I showed you, but mine was in red, where you rub them things on, and then it's got the fake snow in it. So that too. You can buy clear bulbs everywhere now. Oh, I think that's it. This is the last one. Now simple. Oh, so simple. He's so cute. Put 3 white bells together, and, you know, this looks like it's made out of pom-pom, and, you know, you could use red felt, and this is a pipe cleaner around his hat. How cute. And there you go. There are the ornaments. Oh, I forgot one more. This one I actually have hanging up on my wine cabinet thingy. So this one I made one year. All I did was I drilled a hole through the cork so that at the bottom everything would stay. So I have charms and a little bead dangle thing kind of at the bottom there. And then I just put a ribbon up on top. The ribbon isn't so great. And then I added wire. That one was one I gave everybody for Christmas. So those are my ornament ideas. If you're running out of ideas or you're not sure what to get that special someone, make some ornaments. They're not that hard to do, and a lot of times, most of them, you can make many in a short amount of time. Some might take a little bit of time, but like most of them, usually if I get going on them and I got an idea and I start with a couple, I can get a lot done in just a little bit of time. Even those cork ones, because those would have taken a little bit of time, they didn't. Because once I got all the holes drilled and got the wire in there, then all it was just dulling it up. So that is my ornament special for you all. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry it took so long, but I wanted to show you. I wanted to give you some ideas. So hopefully you're all having a good day. I have to work tomorrow again. So I have a surprise coming up though. I really do. I wanted to get it in tonight yet, but it's getting a little bit too late. But I have a surprise coming. So please stay tuned because you all will love it. It involves free gifts. So hopefully you like that. Oh, and also I've got to show you those. And I've got a bunch of projects I need to show yet. You all have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye now.